What's going on, all you fuzzballs? I know I dropped a video on OXVM just a little bit ago. Wanted to jump into some of the numbers here about ROI, some things like that, and talk about what I think this is on a quote scam potential, all that, since some folks have been mentioning that, and we're going to go ahead and jump in. So first off, it's been a couple of days, only 1,300 nodes sold. So that's actually really good for me, right? So some people might see that and think that's kind of worrisome because not a lot of nodes have sold. That's actually a pretty good amount for just a couple of days. And if we go ahead and pull up what we're doing right now, we're making about 540 XVM a day. Now, the reason that's so important is because their max supply is 1 billion tokens, okay? Gala is 50 billion. So this is like 1/50th this total max supply as like Gala. So 540 is a lot. And I'll tell you why I get this number. But if we take this and we basically assume, okay, that they start off with at least like a $6 million valuation, okay, fully diluted valuation. Now, I don't think that's too crazy because they have already gotten how much? They've gotten $5.2 million of backing already. You could be making like $30 a day right now. This is early, of course, right? So more nodes are sold, the less you're going to be earning a day. But truly, you could be coming out to like a 1-month ROI. It is totally possible, totally reasonable if you jumped in like right away or early, okay? Don't forget, if you did use my referral link down below, you are automatically entered into winning a free one of these nodes. I'll be drawing that this Friday. Now, if you want really in-depth, that link right above, that'll take you to like the full breakdown that I do, okay? Now, this is the funding, okay? They got 10 investors. We'll talk about those big investors and who they are. But 5.2 million, I assume, maybe $6 million valuation when you jump in there. Again, we can get quite a bit here. Total supply, 1 billion total tokens. The mining is 26% of that. So a very good hefty sum here. And the halving schedule is it's every 6 months. And so after these first 6 months, it's going to drop down. And so these first 6 months are very vital that people be in early to really get the most out of it. Now, where do I think this is on a scam potential? I really don't think this is high. I really don't. Now, anybody who watches my channel will see pretty much every video I do. Somebody will write scam on there. And to their credit, 1 or 2 of those videos might end up being a project that, yeah, totally rugs, okay? What I've been doing is I have been basically ignoring anybody who has no doxing, okay? So first off, this team, they're doxed. They have background. They have, 11-person engineering team, 40-person team in the background. So team, check. We got the docs there. Now, I get messages constantly from other folks. One is like Strato VM. It's a Bitcoin layer 2. No doxing, okay? So I said, no thanks, not interested, and I'm going to skip that one, okay? Because again, looking through it, it's like, how are we supposed to have any kind of, feeling good that we're going to be able to hold somebody accountable later? Now, backers, obviously Razor, Hubi, these folks, they know who these folks are. They have $5.2 million raised from these folks. So same thing, this isn't something that's just going to poof and go away in the middle of the night. Now, I will admit, on the Discord, that they had like a text AMA Discord. I don't like those. I think they're always kind of weird. And I think the one they did was pretty cringe personally, just based on the way it was all kind of pre-populated and how one person kind of mentioned some like ROI stuff in there, which at least for me as a team, that's definitely a no-no and shouldn't be doing that. So couple other aspects here, right now, again, the nodes are only $700, so that's good. From the numbers side of things, you can get some of that X BTC, which is their wrapped Bitcoin. That's going to be the gas fees on this network when we get to that point. And again, early is better. 700,000 of this XVM is being given out a day. So over the 6 months, it's going to add up real quickly. Now, after you purchase and you click delegate, it does take a couple of hours. So don't freak out. Wait a couple hours and it'll go green and you'll be good to go. In the future, they're going to be allowing people to run these themselves if they desire to do so. And then, of course, that 30-day little lockup. But again, the amount you're getting is massive. I already went through these metrics in my previous video, but people had mentioned the tokenomics previously. Maybe they didn't watch far enough along or didn't realize that this is the tokenomics. So what's cool here is the mining. They're gonna be able to, buy sell this early on and pretty quickly. Foundation Treasury, it has this long linear vesting. Team, there's a 6-month cliff, and then long linear vesting. So all the big portions here have a long linear vesting. So that's what makes me feel really comfortable about this. It makes it feel like not a big rug pull. They're looking at TGE September or October. So into September, maybe beginning of October is what they're kind of looking for. Maybe depending on where the markets are and stuff. But obviously with Huobi, I'm going to assume HTX will, of course, have this listed on their exchange. At least that would be our hope, of course, with the metrics. And so from my standpoint, it's low. I know Zally AI, Navy D board, who was the other one? Gelios. Again, Gelios, I had talked to them. Everything sounded pretty cool, but then I asked about doxing and they sent me like, the address of somewhere in Hong Kong that was an apartment building and some old expired company. So I do try to do my due diligence on these folks and really look into them. I feel really good about this one. I really do. Even with the cringe text AMA that they did. I talked to the team about that and they are addressing that. They didn't really even know that certain person had made certain comments. So they were looking to address that. And let me know what you think down below. Let me know if this changes your mind at all. I feel super comfortable with what I've invested in this. At the same time, you have to make your own decisions. There's lots of node projects out there. So if one just doesn't feel right, like do not feel, like pressured into ever getting one, right? We got multiple other things coming out of the line, like Rivals. On the Gala side, there's like Magneto, HR, just different things right out there. So definitely what you are enjoying. Be happy with whatever the purchase is. And I'm really just looking for what is going to make me the best opportunity for that passive income, especially coming into the next year, which is definitely my big goal. And me trying to hold some of these, big groups accountable and stuff as always. So let me know what you think down below. Links down below. Good luck on whoever wins it on Friday. And as always, stay warm, Wookiees.